Gamer Leaf, the podcast in which one man strives to level up his geekhood and helping you do the same, one battle at a time. Now, let's get geeky with Gamer Leaf.
Originally used to describe eccentric or non-mainstream people. In current use, the word typically connotates an expert or enthusiast or a person obsessed with the hobby or intellectual pursuit, with a general prerogative meaning of a peculiar person, especially one who is perceived to be overly intellectual, unfashionable, boring, or socially awkward. Often referring simply to someone who is interested in a subject for its own sake. So, that is one word, and the other one is to talk continuously and eagerly. Did that sound familiar to you guys? It did to me because I was the one reading it. But this is the meanings of the word gabbing as well as geek. And welcome, by the way, welcome to Getting Geeky with Game Relief's weekly Getting Geeky Gabby sessions, or gabbing. Geeky Gabbings of Game Relief. Yeah, Geeky Gabbings of Game Relief. Or if you have a better name for this episode or these episodes that hopefully will come to you more often, let us know. Now, let's see here. We are geeks, and like it says in my episode title, this is called Getting Geeky with Game Relief. While I'm not geeky about some things, some other things I am pretty geeky about. So this week we get to explore one of them. So me and Lady Leaf, we were out and about. We walked into a Barnes & Noble, and to my surprise, there was something I would never have expected to see on the shelf. We were in the children's section, and something just caught my eye for sure. And what was that, you may ask? Well, I'm about to tell you if my internet would behave. But yeah, if I would have known they had a Facebook page for this, I would have been able to tell you a long time ago. But I walked into the Barnes & Noble and I was like, great Scott. And you know what I found? There is now the blockbuster film from 1985 is now a picture book in 2018. You can find Back to the Future wherever books are sold. Yeah, so this was kind of cool. It was, Back to the Future book. Yeah, so let's click on the link and I'll tell you a little bit more about it, possibly. It's from quirkbooks.com. It's by Kim Smith. And yeah, so it's pretty cool here. I'll tell you all about it. It looks like they might have an app for that, or like maybe not an app, but a Kindle book or whatnot. They have a hardcover and an ebook. But man, I was like, wow, it's Christmas, because I saw this. It's called a Pop Classic, and it was like Back to the Future, and I was like, wow. And we walked past it. We let it go for a minute, but then on the way out of the store, I just totally had to get it, because if you know me, maybe you don't, maybe you do, but hopefully with these geeky gabbings or weekly gabbings, you'll be able to get to know Game Relief a little bit better and we can be more personal. But I really, for some reason, have always loved Back to the Future. Recently bought the trilogy on DVD, but have yet to be able to watch it, because unfortunately, Lady Leaf doesn't want to watch it with me. She's not too fond of movies. She did like it at one point when she was younger, but she's not too fond of movies. And she said I need to watch it first before I can watch it with our oldest, just to make sure the content's good, because we are family friendly. So I will have to watch it one of these days. But the DVD gets kind of confusing or hard. It gets kind of hard because, unfortunately, my old laptop, the DVD player drive doesn't work, and our DVD player broke. So on our old computer, I might be able to watch it. Otherwise, I might just have to get them in digital format because I really love Back to the Future. I had to watch all three of them when they came to Amazon Prime, I think it was, back on Back to the Future Day. What was that, 2015 or whenever it was recently. But yeah, so I had to do that then. And yeah, I didn't realize until I was recording this episode that there's actually a Back to the Future website as well as a Facebook page. I should have thought, why not Back to the Future coming to the world like everything else? I don't know why I thought that. But anyways, you can go to backtothefuture.com. There's also a place where you can get the music. They actually have all of the music on vinyl. So that would be really cool. CDs and vinyl. I think also digital music. But that's probably how I'd get it. But I did try to get that, wanted to get that a while back ago. But yes, there's some awesome stuff. So that's cool. So let's go through the website a little bit first. So yeah, 2015. That's when Back to the Future Day was. That's when I binge watched them last. I should do it again. I will. I know I will. But who knows when. But anyways, they've got news and events on their site. And there's this cool thing. I almost got it a while back ago because I saw an ad pop up on Facebook. But you can actually get this. It's parts and kits and a magazine free from IDW to the Future comic book. It's like $1.95 and you pay monthly or something, and you get 3 amazing free gifts. Well, I don't know if it's still going on, but it was a DeLorean. Yeah, it was back in May when they posted this on their website. But I saw the ad going up. But you actually get this model of the DeLorean. I thought that was pretty cool. And so that's pretty cool. They're doing quite a few great things. Yeah, so check that out. Oh, there's also, get a load of this. I want to check it out. I'm going to check it out more further in detail. But exclusive preview, Back to the Future, Tales from the Time Train, Issue 1. This was posted on the 21st of December last year. It's a comic book series called Back to the Future. IDW's brand new Back to the Future comic book series. Not much one for comics, but I'm definitely going to have to take a gander at that. I love Back to the Future by Shuri, by golly, or whatever you want to call it. I even was posting a GIF on somebody's thing. Somebody made something I wanted to say that was heavy. So I automatically went and got a GIF that said, "This is heavy," and guess who was? Marty McFly. Yes, sir, Bob. So they got the website there, and they got the music. They got the movie. You can go follow each of the cast over on Twitter. All kinds of stuff. The DeLorean, the music, the movies. I'm definitely going to get back into watching them, and I'm going to watch them. But yeah, that just brought to memory about that. I really like Back to the Future, and I wanted to tell you and share my love of that with you guys, especially when I saw that book from quirkbooks.com. I was so excited about that. Where are flying cars and hoverboards, though? That's what I really want to know, especially hoverboards. But I don't know when they'll come. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot to tell you. And now it's time for Adventures in Application Acquisition, where we talk about an app, be it for a cell phone, a tablet, a computer, a video game, anything that is, application-wise, I guess, or app-wise. And you know what I found? When I was perusing the internet on this kind of stuff, I searched Back to the Future because my favorite video game back in the day was Back to the Future, the video game for Nintendo Entertainment System, released in 1989. And you know what? There are actually some YouTube videos of people playing it. Who would have thought? I wouldn't have. But there's like a 25-minute video and a 19-minute video. I'm going to definitely check those out. It was like, wow. And I wonder if I can actually get the game. Let's go to Amazon together and check it out. Because if I can get that, Well, I guess I would need a Nintendo, but if I could find a Nintendo and the initial Nintendo, and then I could get the game, that would be, how cool would that be? For sure, for sure. Because you know I love Back to the Future. Well, if you didn't, now you do, hopefully. I guess they have a, do they really have a Back to the Future Part 2 and 3 video game? I guess there might be a Part 2 and 3 video game. I was looking for Back to the Future Part 1, the video game. Let's see here. I think I found it. I didn't know there was a Part 2 to 3 game. Has anybody played it? If you've played any of them, go ahead and email me at gamerelief@gamereliefgo.com. I would love to hear your experience. So, yeah, let's see here. This item is available from third-party sellers. Calculating trade-in savings. It's used, but very good. For $9.89. I don't know. There might be other ones, but that would be totally rad if I could get that game. I'm going to have to at least go back and watch the YouTube videos. Now, this is a board gaming podcast after all. So, I know there was Monopoly, but there's also some other games listed on BGG. Let's see what they have. They've got Back to the Future, the card game. Back to the Future, an adventure through time. Back to the Future. Oh, and these were released, let's see here. Back to the Future, the card game was released in 2010. Back to the Future, an adventure through time was released in 2016, so not too long ago. Back to the Future from 1990. Back to the Future Out of Time in 2016. And then, oh, they got a Back to the Future, the card game Pizza Hydrator from 2010. Back to the Future board game from 1985. Back to the Future Monopoly coming out in 2015. I know I want to get that. We collect Monopolies around here. And then Back to the Future, an adventure through time Einstein promo card from 16. Wow. And last but not least, Yahtzee, Back to the Future Collector's Edition, 1956. I don't think this is what they think it is. I don't think it's what you and I think it is, because Back to the Future, but it doesn't deal with anything Back to the Future. It's just plain old Yahtzee. Yep, and all it says is Yahtzee. So why did they put Back to the Future on that? I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. But anyways, so those are the board games, and like I said, for adventures and application acquisition, I'm going to go and I'm going to watch them play it on YouTube. I guess that may be as close as I ever get to it. But if you ever have that game or want to send it to me, I would love to play it. Or, yeah, maybe it'll come to the Switch. If anybody's ever listening that has any developmental pull around there, go ahead and put that on the Switch. Also, I'd love to play or try parts 2 and 3. I would love to try that as well. Mainly, I like part 1. I don't think I ever beat it. I don't know how far I got, but I really, really loved it. It was a great game. Anyways, you know what time's next? Well, if you don't, you're about to find out. By the way, if you're new to Getting Geeky with Game Relief, we really appreciate you coming over. Usually we have Kickstarter creators on the show to talk all about their game, and usually we do that. So I might do these ramblings once a week. Let me know if you like them. I'd love to hear and if you have different subject topics, you can go ahead and email me. I may not be geeky at it, or I may be able to find somebody else who's geeky about it who can come on the show, or I may be able to just dive into new things and get geeky, because this is called Getting Geeky with Game Relief, so why not, huh? Well, anyways, go ahead and send us an email or shoot us a quick message over on the Facebooks under Blake Leafy or Getting Geeky with Game Relief, the Facebook page. And we'd love to discuss and get geeky with you, as the name of this podcast is, it's his name. So anyways, let's get on with Kickstarter Corner, shall we?
It's time for Kickstarter Corner. To begin now.
It's time for Kickstarter Corner. So we've got, as you know, there's a lot of games on the Kickstarters recently, and so we'll just cover a few of those ones that are on our Kickstarter Corner today. First off, we've got Dark Naga Carcosa for 5th edition. It's a non-linear adventure in the classic sandbox style, where the party, levels 11 and 12, fights to escape the lair of the old one, Haster. Definitely check this one out. They are over their goal they funded, and at the time of the recording, they have almost 2 weeks to go. They're ending on the 1st of July. So definitely give that one a check out. Next, we've got ArenaBots. ArenaBots is a strategic game of arena type for 2 to 4 players. You play a young pilot of bots in the universe of Eden, and I believe you're fighting one another. Yeah, definitely check it out on the Kickstarters. It's going, a couple more days. It ends this Thursday, the 21st of June. So definitely give that one a check out. They're a little from their goal. If they don't make it, I hope they relaunch, but this one looks really fun. Next, we've got City Council, the Deluxe Edition. Build a city with your fellow councilmen. Fight crime, cut down on pollution and unemployment. A negotiation game for 1 to 5 politicians. And they're going through the 21st of June. So definitely check out City Council, the Deluxe Edition. And then, if you want to go a little bit on the other side of the spectrum, we've got Last One In. It's a zombie-themed card game. Last One In is a 2 to 4 player zombie-themed card game where players can race to save civilians or flood their opponent's towns with zombies. This one, they've got a little bit longer to go. We had Mark on the show, so go back and listen if you want. And yeah, it's going through the 3rd of July, and they hope to deliver around Halloween. So definitely go ahead and get that one so you'll have something fun to scare the pants off you, if you are socks, I mean. And then next we've got Yard of the Month, Smash Gnomes. The gnome smashing, garden sabotaging game of wits, flowers and fun for the whole family. Did I mention gnome smashing? Also, did I mention that Princess Leaf gave this game 5,000 leaves? If you scroll down below the video, you can definitely see that it's right there next to its Board Game Geek rating of 9 out of 10. So yeah, definitely check that out. Next, we've got a newer one, Dragonscales Fantasy RPG by James M. Ward and Stephen A. Lee. It's a new fantasy RPG based on James M. Ward's card system. Explore the Chromatic Kingdoms, the City of Concord, and the Great Rift Cannon. They have reached their goal as well, and they still got a little bit to go. They got about 3 weeks. They're ending on the 20. Well, no, not the 20-something. The 9th of July. So they got about 3 weeks, 21 days. So definitely give this one a check out. Next, you know my favorite podcast, or one of them, that it is called Alan Girding's Tuesday Night Games. And this one is called, they actually came out with a game from Matt Fantastic called That's Not Lemonade. You can outdrink the competition and secure your spot on the block. Press your luck, distill down to its purest form. Definitely check this one out. They funded in not too long, and the game is only $10 with $6 shipping to the United States. Game Relief was actually #1 backer. I was #1. That's pretty cool. And they're going through Thursday, the 12th of July. So if you want to have some fun, when are they delivering? They're delivering around October as well. So definitely check out That's Not Lemonade by Tuesday Night Games, or Alan Girding and Matt Fantastic. And then next we've got Circuit Breaker. It's a casual strategy game that can be played solo or with up to 2 other friends, featuring a retro style and a crafty mouse. This is from Freshwater Games. Definitely give this one a check out. All players attempt to successfully rewire their own house in time for a hastily scheduled house party, and will score points by connecting a variety of quirky electrical doodads to their home circuits. So yeah, this one looks pretty fun. Definitely give it a look on the Kickstarter. We'll leave links in the show notes for all of these. And then you've also got Lunar 5000. It's a board game where players build and race in a personalized spaceship. When the dice hit the table, will you be in the winner's circle? Definitely check this one out. They're going through the 12th of July as well. And then, last but not least, is the Forgotten Dungeon Mega Adventure. It's a D&D and D&D 5th edition DS 77W. What do those abbreviations mean? I'm going to leave that up to you and checking out the Kickstarter page for this great game. The Forgotten Dungeon is an old school adventure that incorporates legendary artists from the days of TSR. Yes, sir, Bob. Definitely give this one a check out. They're going through, the 30th of July, so you got a while, but the sooner you're back, the faster we can help them reach some of these stretch goals that they might go in for. Anyways, it's that sad time of the day. That time where you have to get on with your lives, we have to get on with our lives. So, in the meantime, shall we just say, go ahead and get geeky, stay geeky, and bring others into the geekfold. And you know what? We'll catch y'all on the, you guessed it, flip side. Game Relief out.
Gamer Leaf levels up. Tune in next week to see if Gamer Leaf's luck holds up.